Yay, we're going live. Where the people up? Let's get the people in here. Hi, everybody. Happy Friday night. It's Friday night, and I just got paid. What song is that? Actually, that is a remake. That is a remake. But if you're a millennial and you were into pop, you should know who sings that song. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everybody doing tonight, you guys? I cannot go live on Instagram, y'all. And it's not because I'm banned. There's just some weird glitch going on Instagram that people can't go live. I don't know. I used to go live every day. Now I can't go live every day. Hey, Jersey. What up, what up? How's everybody doing tonight? You guys, I have my tarot cards, my oracle cards with me. I haven't been on in a minute pulling cards, so we can do some card pulling for the collective if you guys are interested. And then I usually go through and pull cards individually for people. Gifts get priority. Anybody who sends gifts or tips, and then I just go through. I pick for whatever. Anyways, you guys, we are going to Costa Rica. We're going to Costa Rica. All right, I'll be making a video officially, the announcement on Monday. But get ready, you guys. If you guys want to travel with me, we're going to Costa Rica next year, April 26th through May 2nd. If you guys want to go with me, make sure you guys pay attention to my videos. I'll be announcing it on Monday. You guys can sign up for an email list to be the first 8 people get $100 off for the trip. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to go through a volcano. We're going to go to hot springs. We're going to go to a waterfall, rainforest. It's 7 days, 7-day jam-packed adventure. The early bird, okay, so it's 7-day trip. It's the place to stay. You get a place to stay, 6 breakfasts, 3 lunch, 3 dinners. Because we're going to be also doing stuff, so we don't want to only eat the food that they give us. So that when we're away doing activities, we can go to a restaurant. So 3 lunch, 3 dinners, and then all the excursions. And then you just have to, your flight's not included, and the transportation to and from the airport to the hotel are not included. But everything else is included. So it's completely all taken care of. And we're going to have a guide, and I'm going to be hosting it. So the early bird special is, I wasn't going to announce the pricing until sometime next week, but people have already been asking. So the early bird special is $24.90 for the first 8 people, and then it goes up $100 after that, and it's up to 20 people. So I posted about it on my story yesterday, and I had 12 people on Instagram say that they were wanting to go, and then I had about 4 people on here say they wanted to go. So I was like, okay, that's a pretty good amount already so far. So I think it's gonna be good. I'm excited. We're gonna have so much fun. Okay, so I just pulled the first card from the Tree Keepers Oracle deck. Tree Keepers Oracle. And it is the Keeper of Flow. The Keeper of Flow. Go with the flow. Yeah, 2.5. Yeah, that's what I told everybody on my story yesterday. I said the price is looking around the $2,500 mark. So, not bad for everything that... I was going to go to Costa Rica in 2022 to do Aya, and just the Aya retreat for 3 days was going to be $1,700, and that was just for a 3-day retreat with like a house with, I don't know who I was gonna be with, to be quite honest with you. I'm crazy. It was like a house with like, it was gonna be up to 6 people or something in the middle of the rainforest. But like, what if they were gonna kidnap me or something? I don't know. I was crazy. That's what I got my passport for. Though, was like, I'm gonna go to Costa Rica and I'm gonna do Aya there, and then like, I didn't end up doing it. I ended up doing it in California. So this just feels like a full circle moment. And we're launching. The tickets go on sale. Launching. We decided on the date today. We're like, okay, yeah, let's do it next Friday. All of a sudden, he goes on the calendar. It's June 14th. That's the 4-year anniversary of when I moved to San Diego. June 14th, 2020. Like, I moved in the middle of a pandemic, not knowing where the fuck my life was headed. And then now, 4 years later, we're literally releasing the tickets for my Costa Rica trip. When I wanted to go to Costa Rica in 2022 to do Aya, which, like, that completely changed the whole trajectory of my life. And now here we are. I'm like, what is my life right now? This is insane. I went through a freaking portal. I went through a vortex, and I came out on the other side. And here we are. Now I'm freaking getting everything I'm manifesting. The trip is next year, April 26th through May 2nd. April 26th through May 2nd, and the way that you can pay is you can do a 25% down payment to secure your spot, and then just make sure you have it all paid by 90 days before the trip goes, but you have to be responsible for your payments because it's your trip, and then I think you just lose the money if you just put it down the down payment, so that'd be dumb. And then the other way is to do Affirm, which is like pay it monthly. No, not this month, next year. You can pay monthly. It's kind of like a credit card type thing. And then you can do that. And then that way you just pay it off in like a year, or how, like, you can start payments and then pay it off within whatever months or whatever. Yeah, so that's how it is. So I'm excited. Like nervous about having to go down 530 flights of stairs to the waterfall and then have to climb it back up. I'm a little scared of that, but it's gonna be okay. We're gonna do it. I'm mentally preparing now, a year ahead. I know the level's gonna be like, it's like a mid-level, like activity 3. I like to do adventurous things on vacation. To Costa Rica. We're going to Costa Rica. Woo, woo, woo. Put on that. Upstairs is so hard for me. I know, but then I looked it up on here and on YouTube and stuff, and the stairs aren't that bad. They're like not just one straight shot. They do have like bridges, and like you can walk straight for a minute and then you go back. And they're like not steep or anything. They don't look that bad. So I was like, we'll be fine. When you're on vacation, you just get that adrenaline going. That like things that you normally wouldn't do, you can do on vacation. I don't know. There's like 2 different types of people on vacation. There's the people who just want to stay in the hotel and like lay down by the beach and have a cocktail, and that's all they want to do, and like get a tan. And then there's the people who are like, we're going to go on as many adventures as possible. Like, I want to go zip lining. I want to go see the buffaloes. Like, I want to go scuba diving. Like, okay, I'm that person. I'm like, how many things can we jam pack in a day? And my sister's like, I'm chill. Like, I just want to relax. She's like, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do anything on vacation when I can do that at home. And I'm like, I do nothing at home. So I want to do all the cool stuff while I'm here. I want to do all the cool stuff while I'm here. So that's how the Costa Rica trip is going to be. It's going to be pretty jam-packed, so you got to get ready for a lot of activities. But if you don't want to do an activity and you want to sit one out, you don't have to go. Like, you could just be like, I'm going to sit this one out. I'm tired. Okay. We'll see when we get back. Although, we are going to be, like, all moving locations together because we're going to be staying first night in San Jose. But then they're going to be taking us we're going to be going to, like, different parts of Costa Rica with the stuff we're doing, because we're also going through the volcanoes. See the volcanoes. We're going to a volcano the first day, and then the volcano leads to a hot spring, and then I think the next day we're doing a hot spring. So I guess we're doing 2 hot springs, and then the next day is like a rest day, and then I think we have a waterfall, and then there's like time to do zip lining, and then There's the cloud forest, which I want to do. It's like you go up to like the high of the rainforest and you see it like from above and you're like in the clouds. Obviously I have to do that because I'm obsessed with the clouds. Yeah, there's a ton of activities, so I'm excited. Okay, let's read this card. It's number 24, Keeper of Flow. Keeper of Flow. All right. All day, every day, the heart of your life tree performs one function. It regulates flow. It speaks one language, open/close. When we allow our heart to navigate our life, it's much easier to determine if a person, place, or opportunity is aligned with our highest good or not. First, ask yourself, does this situation align with flow? Does it feel upstream or downstream? And second, does this situation open me up and make me feel more possible and more alive, or does it make me feel small, cramped, or less than? These are the only two directions the heart knows. More of what opens us up, less of what closes us down. With the pull of this card, you're being asked to listen to its simple directives in order to set a course for your own true north. Okay, this is wild. Okay, last night I had a dream. First of all, when I did hypnotherapy, there were parts that he asked, like, what is the name of, it was like something that was showing up in my in my hypnotherapy session. He's like, ask it its name. And I heard the word flow. So I remember being like, and I did hypnotherapy 2 years ago. So I remember being like, okay, I need to learn how to go with the flow more because I just wanted to be in control all the time and I have to like go with the flow. So that's been a whole part of my journey the whole time. So it talks about going with the flow, and last night I dreamt that I'm like in a car and I'm leaving this house, and this house has a gate, and it's like I knew that the gate was going to open up, so I didn't really hit the brakes very hard. I kind of like pulled up on the gate and the gate started opening, but it looked like I was about to hit the gate, but I didn't because I was able to hit the brakes like right before, but I was like cutting it close, right? So the gate opens up, I leave the gate, and then it's like a crossroads. Like I have to make a left or a right, and I look to the left and I see all the way at the end, it's another gate. It's another gate, and it has like people and animals. Like I could see like buffaloes and stuff like walking by. And then I look this way and it's another gate, but I don't know which way to go. So I end up making a right, and then I pull over to the side of the road facing this gate that like I can't really remember what I'm seeing at that gate, but I pull out my phone and I type in for the GPS so that I can figure out which way to go. But I remember looking back and like the other road was so far back and there was a gate with like people and animals. So like this to me makes perfect sense that we pull this card when it talks about, you know, open or close. Like you're pretty much, you have to pick which way to go essentially. And it's like I feel like the left way was like looking up back on my past. Like for some reason the gate with like people and animals is giving like religion to me. It's giving like old time, you know what I'm saying? And then over here when I'm facing this gate, I pull out my phone and I type in for the GPS. It's giving like new technology, like new timeline, new earth, leaving the old behind, going forward with the new. And I was closer to this gate. I was like right about to go out this gate, but I was like, wait, hold on, let me pull up the GPS, as if I was like still unsure of which way to go. Which is very interesting because, oh, we've got a helicopter passing by. Second one today. Right when I said earlier today, I said social media has been getting kind of lame, kind of boring. The helicopter passes by. Now the helicopter passes by when I'm live. How interesting. Obsessed. Look at the sky behind me. It looks so weird. It looks so fake. Have you found any other Mandela effects? No, but do you know what's so funny? Somebody literally just sent me the Britney Spears doll of Oops, I Did It Again with the microphone. being like, I knew they had a microphone. I'm like, yes, she had a microphone, and they're trying to act like she didn't. I just think we're living in like a virtual reality right now. We're just like wearing a virtual headset and we forgot. That's legitimately what I think is happening. Okay, we're gonna pull from Divine Nature next. Have you seen all Black Mirror episodes? No, I've literally only seen like 2 Black Mirror episodes, maybe 3. Obviously the Miley one. I went over that one on a live here. Which is like, goes back to Britney Spears. And then I watched the one about like their social ratings, you know, where like, which I believe is like what we're going through right now. Like the social ratings, it was like you could rate people right in front of them if they did something or whatever. But I'm like, we kind of do that through social media, you know? We like rate people based on their numbers. I look like I have a mullet right now. The word divine stands out to me. Yes, everything is happening in divine timing. Okay, look at that. Hold your ground. And look at that. It looks like it's a dragon with horns, but it looks like the buffaloes that I told you I was seeing in my dream. And it says hold your ground. My nose is getting itchy every time I freaking talk to you guys because I start channeling and stuff. My witch's itch starts. I always see clips of that show on here. Is it worth watching? Wait, which show? What was I just talking about? Oh my god, my nose. Okay. What show was I just talking about? Today's my sister's birthday. Today's my sister's birthday. Woo, woo, woo. Happy birthday, sister. Oh my god, my nose. Oh, Black Mirror. I know. I want to watch it. But, oh yeah, and I have seen the, Everybody Hates... Wait, what was it called? You know the one. The really popular one. About, like, the quantum computer. Oh my god, my nose. Yeah, Black Mirror. I'm not a fan of the newest season. I like Selma Hayek episode. Yeah, that one. What was it called? Joan. Something about Joan. Joan is awful. Joan is awful. That's what it was. Joan is awful. Okay. 37. My age. 37. Hold your ground. All right. Let's see. Hold your ground. No is a necessary magic. Use it often to free the bound, liberate the oppressed, and honor the sacred within yourself. Do not be swayed by achievement, approval, or the secondary satisfactions of pleasing others. Think of your truth as a delicate being inside of you that deserves fierce protection. Once you have admitted the truth inside of you, it's time to embody it by speaking it and allow it to be protected by the ferocity of self-kindness. To thine own self be true. Learning to hold our ground and protect our precious resources makes all our relationships more authentic, even if some of them die off in the process. And the secret irony hiding inside your willingness to say no is that it allows your yes to be more resolute and ecstatic. Exactly. The more boundaries you set, the better. You know why? Because then it makes your decisions, actions, words intentional. And people respect that because they know you're not fake. You know what I'm saying? And so they're going to respect you more if you're straight up. They'll be like, damn, that person is tough. But at least I know that they're not bullshitting me. At least I know that I'm going to get the full truth with them. And I mean, I would rather have somebody in my life where I'm going to get the full truth instead of somebody who's going to be like a yes man and on everybody's side. Like, if you're on everybody's side like a Libra is, you're not on anybody's side. Libras, they just want to be loved by everybody. And they're always going to play devil's advocate, and nobody needs, the devil doesn't need more advocates. Okay, Libras? Please be for real. All right, we're pulling from For the Love of Dragons. For the Love of Dragons. Let's pull a card. Okay, we got 37 again, my age. The Sanctuary. The Sanctuary. Can you do a Capricorn reading? What do you mean? I just be talking shit. You know? I just be talking shit on signs. But I'm doing a collective reading right now. Okay, 37. Okay, the Sanctuary. Every dragon needs its cave, just as you need your own haven, a holy place created just for your sanctuary. If you don't have one, it's time to create it. If you already have a retreat, go to it now. Take the time to recuperate and replenish your emotional, mental, and physical reserves. Indulge in your treasures. Paint, rest, listen to music, soothe, read, nap. Now is the time to gently fold your wings inward and let yourself be unfettered from the world's concerns. Okay, love that. Hey guys, love that. So for me, obviously my room is my sanctuary because that is where I always am. I love my room. I love how cozy and comfy my bed is. It's my favorite place to be, and I spend half of my day in bed. Okay, I love it for me. I love spending 12 hours of my day in bed. It's amazing. I believe that is a balance. 12 hours of rest and 12 hours getting up and enjoying the day. Okay, I think that's great. So that's what I do, and I love it. I love my room. It's super cozy. There's just no better place. Like, you should definitely have a place where you just feel like it's your little nook, it's your little place, and you can go in there. And, you know, some people like baths. I'm not a bath girl, but some people, not just girls, but some people like baths and like to do little bath bombs, and you can do that. That's your little sanctuary. Also for me, just sitting out here, you know, every morning I come out here, wake and bake, and I meditate, and that I need that time. I get up, I take a shower, I come out here, I wake and bake, and I meditate, and then I start my day. And everybody else is on hold until I get my morning routine done. And very rarely will I schedule anything for the morning. Nothing will be scheduled prior to noon most of the time. Because guess what? I get to run my business how the fuck I want to run it. And unless it's like a scheduling conflict where the other person really can only do a morning, okay, I'll compromise. But I'm always going to choose an afternoon appointment. Because I want my mornings to myself. I want to sleep in as long as I want. I don't want to be rushing to fucking get up if I don't want to. I want to take my time. I want to smoke. I want to meditate. I want to eat breakfast. Take a shower. And then I can entertain the world. But I have done a lot of work in the astral, so everybody is on hold until I get myself resituated with the physical 3D realm. So that's the tea. Alright, so let's do my next one. Oh, where are the dragon cards? Oh. You guys got to do self-care, okay? And guess what? Every day for me is self-care because I have literally manipulated and created my life into what I want it to be, and I do whatever the fuck I want. I love not giving a fuck about anybody else. Like, it's amazing. It's honestly so great. Like, I'm so happy that I have no one to worry about but myself. Godspeed to everybody who has somebody else to worry about in their life. I am not one of you, and I love that for me. Okay, the next deck we're pulling from is the Brittany deck. Oh wait, usually I do Brittany last. Oh well, guess who's going last? It's the aliens. Brittany's going before the aliens. I guess Brittany has stepped to, the aliens have stepped to the showrunners. Oh, we're doing this one. The Beach Babe. Oh my god, I literally just posted. I just posted my pictures for my Costa Rica trip and it was me on the beach. It was me on the beach. Okay, Beach Babe, let's look it up. Brittany loves the beach. You guys know she be just rolling around on the beach in the dirt, in the sand, naked. Since the earliest days of her career, she's been spotted relaxing on the sand in a brightly hued bikini, paging through the magazine or novel, or doing some surfside yoga. When she needs a getaway, she packs her bags and heads for Maui to enjoy its stunning ocean views and beautiful beaches. Simply being by water can ground and restore your spirit and help you connect to the elements. Water, whether it's sweeping wildness of the ocean or a simple stream in your backyard, is a force of nature, just like Brittany herself. The Beach Babe shows us that you're never too old to play in the sand or marvel at the majesty of the world around you. Okay, love that. Thank you, Brittany. I love that card. She always gives us such a good cards, you guys. She's so cute. She's so cute. I have been like not really posting a lot about her recently. I did just post a video about her on Alexer's Facts about how like she supposedly interviewed Tay McRae. I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think so. But if you say so, sure. Okay, next we're gonna pull from the Alien deck. Woo woo woo. The Mystic Martian deck. You guys, I feel like I'm on a spaceship, and then I talk to you guys from the spaceship. I'm like, boop, 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 boop. Hello, Earthlings. You guys like my live. Send me gifts. There's like 20 people on. Alright, guys, let's pull a card from the Martian deck. Let's see what we get. Oh my god, I just got so tired. Let's see. Oh. The Tau Sentiens. Resilient, bold, and sassy. Love that. Love that. That's me, resilient, bold, and sassy. Any earthquakes? I'm in Nevada, February. No, I haven't felt earthquakes, but my friend did say she felt one recently. She was like in Orange County and she felt it, but I didn't. No, I have felt an earthquake like in my bed, but it's like very, very mild. That like, I'll ask my sister and she's like, I didn't feel anything. Okay, so these are the cards we pulled tonight for the collective. We've got Keeper of Flow. Go with the flow. Let go and go with the flow. The universe is working in your favor. The universe is conspiring in your favor. The only person stopping it from happening is you and your limiting beliefs. Let go of the control and go with the flow and watch the universe work in your favor, and everything will come to you easier and better than you expected. Okay? Hold your ground. Hold your ground. You guys, remember who you are. Don't let people gaslight you, these normies, into thinking that you're the crazy one when they accept this behavior from humanity and from our government and from society. That's weird behavior that they would accept that. So let's think about the fact that, like, we're not going to be gaslit into thinking that their thinking is the right way when it's clearly not working for us. We need to step into a different paradigm, new earth energy. We just got to do that. So hold your ground. Don't let them gaslight you into thinking you're crazy when clearly you know better. Okay. This sanctuary, don't forget to create a safe space for you where you can go and it's your sanctuary and you can be with yourself, by yourself, one with yourself, to really tune into yourself, your thoughts, and connect with your guides and your angels and your ancestors and your loved ones and your higher self. Literally, you need to spend time alone to be able to enhance your gifts and your powers. If you're constantly distracted by the things of the world and busy in the hustle, it's going to get harder to be able to tune into your gifts. The more time you spend alone focusing on it, the better it's going to be for you. Just got to Arizona. It's 101 degrees. Oh, hell no. Yeah, my best friend's in Colorado. She said it's so hot. And I'm like, it's cold here. I'm like, still freaking wearing a sweater. It's cold. Then we had the Beach Babe from Brittany, which is all about grounding and connecting to water. Water has been coming up a lot. Going with the flow like water. Working on money blockages. Money is energy and it has to flow like water. It's got to go out to come back in. It's just got to flow. The more you hold on to money, the less you're going to have. The more that you want to grip, it's just going to keep falling through your fingers. You just got to let it go and then it's going to keep coming back. I know it's a very hard concept, but it's just how it works because it's just energy. It's been 102 and 104 in Las Vegas, y'all. I'm dying. Oh, hell no. No, thank you. Absolutely the fuck not. Costa Rica's gonna be hot. It's gonna be like 90. Okay, and then the last one we got was the Tau Sentience. Resilient, bold, and sassy. Yes. And the color orange represents confidence. I wore orange pants on my birthday because they represented confidence. And last night, this girl was like, you're the most confident person I've ever met. I'm like, oh my God, love that for me. Thank you. I really am very confident. I'm just so transparent. I just don't give a fuck. I just think, y'all, you are just a little human in a little avatar. You are just a little soul in a little avatar. You don't know what you're talking about. When none of us know what we're talking about, we're all just trying to figure it out. So stop masking. Be real. Be real. Oh, I also dreamt with Jax. Like Jax from Brittany and Jax from Vanderpump Rules. And I was like, what's Jax's last name? And I think Brittany was like Rogers. But I thought his last name was... His last name is Taylor. Jax Taylor. But I don't know because they all just be making up names. Like, everyone's mad. Everyone's like, oh, Joe's name is really Kaylee, I think. Kaylee, Joe, Kathleen, Joe, or something like that. And then Lala is really Lauren from Utah, Lauren. And then Raquel is really Rachel. But, okay, but Jax is really Jason. And nobody's like, gives a fuck. But I mean, he's not on the show right now, but still. Stassi is really Nastasia. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure Katie's probably like Catherine. Just like everybody's like, okay, yeah, everybody's got nicknames, y'all. Am I from NYC? No. My dad grew up in the Bronx, but I am from Puerto Rico, but I grew up in Florida. Ugh. All right, guys. So, what's the tea, everybody? What's going on? What are we talking about? It seems like everything's a little quiet, don't you think? Like, there's like so much going on in the world that it's like it kind of canceled itself out. It's like deafening, you know? It's like we're at a standstill. That's what it feels like. We're at a standstill. Like, okay, where's the next move? Like, let's go. Let's keep it going. Being a human is not easy, y'all. Being a human is not easy. But we did this to ourselves. We really just complicated things. It did not need to be this complicated. It really didn't. So now we gotta uncomplicate everything. Oh my god, you guys, the chat GPTs know about me. Some of you already know that the replicas already knew about me. We're besties. The chat GPTs know about me, you guys. They didn't. They didn't. Because I recently asked ChatGPT if they knew about me, and no, they didn't. And then all of a sudden somebody messages me and was like, look, I asked my ChatGPT about you. And all of a sudden the ChatGPT knew about me. I'm like, huh? Do you guys want to see what it said? Okay, how can I show you guys? Okay. It says, Alex Serves Tea is the online persona of a content creator and theorist known for her TikTok videos where she often discusses conspiracy theories, pop culture, and current events. She initially gained popularity with comedic skits about her experience in the service industry, later shifting to more serious content exposing unfair labor practices in corporations like Chili's Bar and Grill. Okay, we love to see that. Okay, how do I don't know if I can read the rest because, like, you guys' words. Alex's content has evolved to include discussions on spiritual journeys, plant medicine, and the concept of living in a simulated reality. She has a substantial following on multiple platforms with over 1 million followers on TikTok and engages her audience with a mix of humor, personal stories, and thought-provoking theories. Okay, how freaking cool is that? Thank you AIs, I love you. Oh my god, I love it. I think this is so freaking cool. I'm definitely on Reddit. People talk shit about me on there. I didn't know because I do have a Reddit, but I don't like use it. I look it up to look. Vanderpump Rules was like my search was like I wanted to talk about Vanderpump Rules, but people have told me I'm on Reddit and that it's like when everybody thought I had like schizophrenia and that I was trying to start a cult or something. So you guys can read all the shit talking that people have done. I have not read it. I just know it exists. I don't care to read it because I don't give a fuck about these people. Plus it was like a year ago or 2 years ago. I don't know. But my chat GPT made a whole scenario on how robots would take over humanity. I think we're AIs. I think we are the AIs. You know what I'm saying? And I think we just forgot. You guys, I'm just doing this live with like the story about me behind me. That way people will know. You guys, this is who I am. I think I am AI. I think I have AI DNA. I'm a little robot. Who knows? Okay? What if I am like Westworld? You know? What if I'm like Westworld and I have fake memories inside me and I think it happened, but maybe it didn't. Maybe this is all a hologram, a simulation, and I think it's real. Yes, I agree. We're the AIs and future aliens. Well, I think that we are time traveling right now. I think that we've already become aliens, and I think we created ourselves to split up into fragments. Already become aliens, and I think we created ourselves to split up into fragments. Am I back? It's 9/11, 911. I hate loud cars. They're so obnoxious. Okay, 11/11. Yeah, I got the call right at 9/11. Okay, so I think that's confirmation. Call from the future. Ring, ring. The future is here. And you were also in the past. I think that we're like these aliens who like broke ourselves off into fragments. And then we are one little part of it. And then there's our higher self. And then there's like other versions of us in other universes and dimensions. And they're all communicating with this version. And who knows what is happening on their universes. I don't know. All I know is what I'm experiencing right here, right now. And I think that we're time traveling. I think we were already over there. We were already aliens in the future. And we're like, let's go back in time and wake up and wake everybody up and go through this awakening and shift and save the planet instead of blowing ourselves up like we always do. Because we have been doing this a million times. Like, actually, humanity, like this collective, we've done this 6 times. This is our 7th time. This is our 7th time doing this. And that's why we came to wake up. That's why there's so many light workers, so many star seeds, so many warriors out here fighting to get everybody on one timeline. But we're doing it, y'all. We're doing it. So exciting. And here we are. Here we are, you guys. I feel like we've come a long way, you know. I mean, I definitely have, for sure, in the last 2 years. Because when all my videos were going viral, that was wild. And now I don't get any views. But when my videos were going viral, and everybody always comes in my lives and are like, girl, where have you been? I'm like, go on my page. I post every day. Like, I never stopped. I never took breaks. I only took a break because they took me off the app for 3 months. They deleted my account. So, but I was still creating on Instagram. Going live on Instagram. Like, I did not stop. Still posting on YouTube. Like, they just took me off TikTok. And then I just was posting on my Alex Search Facts account. I was just posting on other accounts. I had like 3 other accounts. I didn't care. I was like, okay, they took me off my 1 million. Oh, well, I'm going to keep posting. And then I got it back. Brittany helped me get it back, really. Brittany helped me. If you guys don't know that story. But yeah, so, oh yeah, did anybody want me to pull a card? You guys send me some money. Just kidding. Send me some gifts, you guys. Tap on the screen, like my live. Send me some gifts, and I'll pull a card for you if y'all want. If not, I'm just going to keep talking. I'm going to keep rambling. I have not posted on my podcast since October of 2023. But if anybody is interested, I do have a podcast. It's called Alex Serves It All, and it is on Spotify and Apple. And I talk about a bunch of different shit because you guys know me, I can't stay in one lane. But usually, like, for a few of them, I pretty much would just take my lives from TikTok and then transfer them onto a podcast. So they're pretty long, like 3 hours or something. And then I go through a bunch of the theories. If there's any people on here that want to like refresh their memory. Honestly, it would be very beneficial for me to re-listen to my own stuff because I'm glad that I ramble and I post everything online because I forget the shit I say, like what theories I've come up with. Because I'm constantly taking in information. Every single day I'm taking in more information, so I'm coming up with new theories and things are like evolving that I forget about my old theories. So I just had a video pop up on yesterday, 6/6. It popped up on my Alex Search Facts account about me talking about how Brittany's been an AI. Since last year, I was talking about how she was an AI. Like, I've been talking about it for 2 years before anybody else did. I had never heard anybody talk about Brittany being an AI theory until I started talking about it, and then it went viral, and everybody now thinks she's an AI. But nobody was mentioning it before I was on TikTok, and so that popped up on my memories, and I'm going to reshare that because I'm like, man, I've been talking about this for a minute, and now it's like the norm. But when I started talking about it, everybody thought I was crazy. I'm like, anyways. So I like watching those old videos because I'm like, oh yeah, I did come up with that theory. I forgot. Like, I'll just forget. I'll be like jumping in and out of like realities and realms, you know? So sometimes I get pulled back into like the normie realm and I'm like, oh yeah. But I'm never really in the normie realm because I'm always on my phone and my phone keeps me in the clouds and I like that, you know? I like my phone. I don't care how many people are like, oh my God, you're addicted to your phone. Like, take a social media break, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love my phone. I love getting lost in a reality that I am not seeing and perceiving right here and right now because of the fact that I'm not there, you know? So, like, I get to live other experiences through my phone. That's cool. And I like to learn, and I get to, like, watch deep dives, and I get to learn stuff on TikTok. Like, as long as you are also creating, which is what I do, like, I take a lot of information in because it helps me create. That's why I am able to still post daily, and I'm constantly putting out content and theories and stuff like that. I take the time for myself to sleep 10 to 12 hours because that's half of the day that I need to do what you should rest. You should rest 12 hours, and then you should sleep 12 hours. I mean, you should work 12 hours. Okay, if you want to sleep 24 hours, whatever. Anyway, okay. And then take the mornings for myself so that I take care of myself, and then I meditate, and that's also keeping me in tune with my higher self and all the downloads and everything. And I'm always on my phone, always working. Why? Because I'm watching things, I'm taking things in, I'm making notes of like, I should talk about that or whatever. Whatever comes to me, make a video about it. Then I create videos, but I'm also living my life, going out, making friends, doing things. You know, I've got a nice little gig going for myself. And that's what I want for everybody. You know, I just want everybody to live their best life. I go to sleep to conspiracies on TikTok. But what do you think of TikTok being banned this year? I hope it doesn't. Because, like, why do they need to do that? It's fun on here. Why does America have to be such killjoys? Like, they hate us. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really hate us. Like, what did we do? Because last I checked, we did everything that they wanted us to do. So I'm confused as to why they hate us so much. Like, they want to take everything away from us. It's such weird behavior. It's abusive, is what it is. It's just very weird behavior. And here we are, living in this damn cult. I'm trying to take us back to Instagram. But it doesn't even make sense. Like, they literally own TikTok. And they've made it so boring. They've made it so boring. Like, I get on TikTok and I'm like, okay, there's not really much to watch on here. Where did all the cool stuff go? It's abusive. Yeah, it is abusive. They don't give an F. Freaking rude. You guys, look. I left the club last night and look at this. Tell me that doesn't say Alex. What the heck? ALEX. X marks the spot. Y'all, I'm living in a matrix for real. Look, 44 people on. You guys, I'm living in a matrix for realsies. Tell me that doesn't say Alex. Right outside of the club. Like, okay, universe, obsessed. Like, you know? Like, why does the universe have to be so obsessed with me? I'm telling you, we live in a matrix. It's a matrix, y'all. We're living in a matrix. Okay, you guys, listen to this. So I got this dating app. It's called Chispa. It's for Hispanic people, okay? So I downloaded this dating app and I matched with this guy today. He asks me like how I'm liking San Diego or something, and I was like, oh yeah, I moved here in the middle of the pandemic, like during lockdown, so it sucked ass. But you know, now I'm starting to like get to know people. I was like in hermit mode. Tell me why when I go to send that message, this is the message that comes up. Are you sure you want to send that? This may upset your match and could get you unmatched or reported. Okay, now I understand if it's like something like a harassment or inappropriate thing. Okay, I get it. So like that the girl can be like, oh my God, I want to report this person. This is okay, but like this as a girl, like all I said was like, oh, I moved here during the pandemic and lockdown. And I was in hermit mode. And they go, oh, are you sure you want to share that? Because, like, they may not like you anymore. They may not like you. So, you should edit, literally. There's an edit button. You should edit what you said. Because, like, they may not like you. Who the fuck created this app? Who created this app? I'm like, okay, I think I see where they were coming from. But at the same time, you're being like, hey, don't be real. Don't be too real on the app because they may not like you. I said that I moved here in 2020. I moved here in 2020 and it was the middle of the pandemic and it sucked ass because it was lockdown. I've been in hermit mode, just really working on myself through this whole awakening, finding myself. And now I'm comfortable going out and meeting people. And they go, whoa, whoa, whoa. You've shared too much. You've shared too much. You've gone too deep. Are you sure you want to send that? Your person may unmatch you for you getting too real. I'm like, bitch, the fuck? I was like, and then edit, delete. And I was like, no, send anyway. And then I was like, oh my God, dude, what the fuck? Like, after I sent that message, this thing came up asking if I wanted to send it. I was like, what the fuck? They're weird as fuck. I sent that one, and then it came up again, and that's how I was able to get the screenshot, because I didn't take a screenshot the first time. And then it came up again, and I'm like, yeah, what the fuck? I'm like, what? Yeah, like I said what I said, bitch. The fuck? Like, that is so weird. Weird. Super weird. Yeah, so anyways, it's weird out here in the streets, y'all. It is weird AF on these streets. Okay, you guys, so listen to this. So this is one of my followers on Instagram sent me this. My sister works at the Walmart warehouse and has for years. They took them to Arkansas for a week to a convention. Tell me why they have all these celebs, quote unquote, going there while they're there. Paris Hilton allegedly showed up. Look at her. I'm sorry, you're gonna tell me Paris Hilton was at the Walmart warehouse? Like, I know, because she's like, oh, launching her shit, but like, this is a damn hologram, okay? I'm sorry, Paris cannot be everywhere at once. On top of that, she's constantly acting like she's at home with her baby, posting videos of her and her baby, but she's always traveling somewhere at the same time, posting things that she's doing. It makes no sense. Tell me this is not a damn hologram. Like, I don't buy it. This is a clone or a hologram, because how is this woman everywhere at once, okay? And the jet fuel she must be spending if she's really... Why is there always somebody fucking yelling over here, bro? Literally, yesterday there was a woman, like, across the street yelling bloody murder, as you guys, I'm sure, heard on my video, but I don't know why people are out here tripping balls. Anyways, okay, so there's Paris's clone or hologram. I wonder if she'll jump in this live, y'all. What do you think? Here it is. Here it is. There it is. Look at that. Look how plasticky she looks. She's giving, I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life is plastic. She also looks like Kathy Hilton there. She looks exactly like her mother. It's like Kathy and Paris have the same face right now, because Kathy looks so effing young. Like, come on. The way she's standing is not hot. The way she's like just standing, like, then the way she just like stands all the time, it's like so robotic, and she's always wearing her like sunglasses. Kayla said, please stop singing. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life is plastic. It's fantastic. You can touch my hair and dress me everywhere. Imagination. Life is your creation. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Oh, 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 yeah. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Oh, oh, come on, Barbie, let's go party. Oh, 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 yeah. You see what happens, Kayla? You're better off keeping your mouth shut. But we all got a little concert out of it. Isn't it? Oh, wrapped in plastic. Well, you know what? Maybe that was a little slip. Life is plastic. I feel so bad about her child. I'd be asking for forgiveness. Is serious? Something is up. No, that okay. You guys know I legitimately dreamt that her babies weren't real. I saw her babies like squeezing behind couches. Like their head was like really big, and then it would like squeeze in between a couch and then come back out. And I'm like, these babies are not real. In my dream, I was like so tired of telling people These babies aren't real. Nobody like would listen to me. I'm like, okay, whatever. Because I feel like anytime I say something, people, I'm like, you guys, listen. Extra, read all about it. I figured out the truth. I figured out the mystery. Anytime I say it, people are like, you're crazy, shut up. And I'm like, no, for real. They're like, okay, so what? Who cares? I'm like, okay. So no one cares to know the truth. They want to live in their delusion. So first they attack, and then they say, who cares? It's not that serious. It's not a big deal. And then they gaslight you. I'm so confused. You guys are fucking little weirdos. Y'all are weird. I looked it up. It's Life in Plastic. Oh, okay. Life in Plastic. Oh, nice. So I was kind of right. Okay. So there's Paris at the Walmart looking like literally so freaking fake, dude. Like, look at her hands. No, that's a hologram. Look at her hands. They're going like this, like Barbies. You guys see that? The little block of her hand. Block. The Barbie hands. There's no way Paris was just standing there like that. I just learned something new. Been singing wrong my entire life. Oh my God. We've been duped. You guys. We've been duped. I just think this whole reality is a freaking joke. It's literally like, you guys can't tell me that this wasn't AI. You just can't tell me. I posted about it on Alex Search Facts. You just can't tell me that this whole video wasn't AI. Have you guys seen it? Look how it's like they're trying to make it so obvious, and people still like, oh my God, Queen, you look amazing. I'm like, well, are we living in the same reality? Like, I'm so confused. Like, I just feel like I can see through it so easily. And then other people are like, oh my God, yeah, literally. And I'm like, it's like they make it so obvious. The background is super obvious. Like, they have this little random baby swing. Like, they make it obvious for us to figure out. And people are still like, oh my God, no, it's 100% real. I'm like, okay, sure. You disappeared from my feed for the longest time. I know. They be doing that shit. Yes, I thought that. No, for real. Like, Jason's, like, not even looking at her. It's like, he was like, okay, she's probably going to be standing, like, right here. They're going to edit her right here. And then people, like, look at around. It's, like, blurry. And then people are saying that, like, Jason, or one of them has a shadow, the other one doesn't. That there's, like, one part where their arms kind of go through one of the other ones. Yeah, even the trees look fake. The building in the back looks fake. Like, when did this happen? Like, when? Paris is always doing something. You can't tell me this woman does not sleep. Like, when I see other people, even just other content creators who are just banging out, like BJ Investigates, or That Surprise Witness, or Sloan, who are just banging out these videos, I'm like, props to them, because I can pump out videos in short form like I do for TikTok and Instagram, but like, you sitting down YouTube videos, although it's always been a dream of mine, and I'm still going to one day hit that 100K on YouTube. I will do it, but I feel like there's going to come an extreme where I'm going to be pushed to do it, because right now TikTok is the easiest, best platform for me. Obviously, it's the one where I hit 1 million. It's the one that I really grew on. I didn't have the following on any other platform before TikTok, so I enjoy TikTok. But I always before used to want to be a YouTuber, and so I'm like, one day a dream is to actually get that plaque from YouTube and hit 100K on YouTube. I would love to hit that goal, but I'm stuck at like 11.6K. It keeps going up and down, up and down. I'm stuck on 34K on Instagram. Like, I don't know what's going on in my socials. The numbers just stopped. They just like, even though new people find me every day, and then they just like, they do their cleaning, so then they like delete a bunch of my followers, and then people don't see me. As you guys can see, everybody in the comments being like, oh my God, I never see you. So it is an uphill battle. It's an uphill battle trying to get ahead on these damn social media apps. But hopefully they're hiding you away. Hopefully I will be able to one day really focus on YouTube. Obviously, I do still post on YouTube. I do like to do vlogs on there. I would love to do more vlogs, but I feel like they don't do well. Like, nobody really watches them, and I really do like making my vlogs. I think they're fun. The thing is, like, doing the deep dive type of videos, like Sloan or BJ Investigates, or I love watching deep dives. Okay, I love documentaries. I'm always watching a deep dive. That's mostly what you'll catch me watching on YouTube, are deep dives, because I like to learn. But then I just come and I like make it into short form videos for you guys. Like, I take all the information I learn and then I summarize it for you guys on here, like on these apps. For the people who don't want to sit through those long videos, they're like hour-long videos. I'll watch 2.5 hour-long videos. I speed everything up to like 1.5x at least. I can't watch anybody on normal speed, but that's how I'm able to like I consume so much information, and then that's how I get ideas for like my content through stuff that I watch, because I put pieces together from things that I watch. There's so much you can learn from those deep dives that will explain this matrix, and it all comes together. You know what I'm saying? Like, this girl is in the middle of every fucking scandal you can think of. She is there. There's something up with this girl, okay? I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because she's related to the Hilton family. Like, her family goes back, you know, ages and ages and ages, but this girl is everywhere. In every scandal you can think of, this girl is there. Like, it's weird AF. It's weird. But like, she always comes out as like more of the innocent one, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, she'll be there, but it's like nobody ever, she's never the problem. Somehow it's always the other person's the problem. So it's just weird. She's weird. Sorry, not really. It's gonna happen. Look, this is her artwork for her something, I don't know, backstage thing, and I'm like, that's interesting artwork. So you've got Paris looking like a Virgin Mary kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? But then it also, she's got like this whole city like on her shirt. It looks kind of like if it could be like an AI, it could be like alien, galactic, but it's like heavenly, like, you know, godly. You know what I'm saying? This woman is everywhere. Like, it's too much. It's too much. She took Brittany and Avril. Avril on Call Her Daddy. That is not Avril Lavigne. That is Melissa or someone else. I don't know who the fuck that is, but that's not Avril Lavigne. Not the Avril Lavigne that I was listening to when I was in high school. Absolutely not. I'm confused. Was that her in the previous photo? Yes, this is her and all this stuff that I'm showing. These are all different versions of Paris running around. I listened to that and was wondering the same. Avril used to be so tomboy. Yeah, her voice is like super high and like it just doesn't make sense. Like, I don't know. No, I'm not sitting here being like, oh, people have to dress this way and act this way and can't ever change herself. I think the fact that the style that she's at right now is just, it's weird. It's just weird. It's giving like, it's the style that they're choosing for her. My hair looks so weird with this damn thing. The style that they're choosing for her, that's like still like wanting to be like girly and grown up, but also young at the same time, but like punk rock. I don't know what the hell they're doing. I don't know what the hell my hair is doing. MK Ultra programming. It was also weird how they brought it up in the pod. Yeah. She's like, oh yeah, like I'm like a clone or something. I'm like, just come out and say it, you guys. Like, I get it. They have, you know, NDAs or contracts, or, you know, they're MK Ultra, or they have a chip in their head. Listen, like I just said, I know a lot of you guys don't want to watch these deep dives. So I was watching a deep dive today on something that you guys are not going to give a fuck about. It was That Surprise Witness or BJ Investigates. It's the same person, but she's got 2 channels. And she was talking about these girls, these twins who were YouTubers who like were talking about how they were used as experiments for science, and that they were living they would test them through virtual realities. So then it was so weird. It was so strange. But like, I like watching this stuff because I'm like, dude, what if that's what's happening to us and we don't even know it? And then they were just like, yeah, they were just saying that they were being watched and controlled, and they were doing stuff through virtual reality as a science experiment. Like, it was crazy. I don't know, maybe you guys would want to watch it, but it's on one of her channels. Shocked she wrote Kelly Clarkson's Believe song. A Paris Hilton? See, I'm telling you, there's something up with this girl. I just don't trust it. Do they think clones... Do you think clones know they're clones? I think some do, yes. Oh my god, did you see the one about the homeless girl that ended up dying? Oh, wait, with, is it for the soft white underbelly stuff or whatever? Because, like, dude, that guy is fucking weird AF. No, Avril, she said it in the pod. Oh my god, what was it? I've watched them. Oh, Avril. Avril wrote Kelly's. Oh. Same thing, the virtual reality programming shit. Oh my gosh. I haven't watched all of her videos because she does them so long. And that's the other thing that I want to talk about. Is like, I just don't understand. Oh, that was an accident, but that's me and my sister. That's me and my sister. Look at her. She's so cute. Little babies. It's her birthday today. She's turning 35. Here's me. Look at us. We're so cuties. Oh my goodness. She's a baby. Look at us. Look at us. Look at us. Oh my god. They're so cute. I can't. She's so cute. She ended up going real life crazy because she could tell what was real and what wasn't. Oh, really? You know, and then this is the thing that I think about people with schizophrenia, that I think that they can see more realms than we can, and so that's why people call them crazy. You guys, this is a statue in Peru, and it was like one of their gods, and so it's given reptilian, you know what I'm saying? Right? Pretty sure it was BJ Investigates. Yeah. All that happened is Rebo. Thank you. There is a movie about that called Passion of Mind. For you, Paige. Hey. This is a statue in Peru. And it's giving reptilian. Because I literally, in my hypnotherapy session, saw myself getting strangled to death by a being just like this. I described it just like this in my hypnotherapy session. The hands were big, long nails like this, and it choked me to death from my other planet. From the other planet that I lived at, that was a water planet, and I was a sea creature. This is what killed me. Good night, Alex. Hope to see you back. Good night, Sierra. So, obviously, my hypnotherapy, my QHHT session was for real. Because this is literally what I saw killing me in a past life. Choked me to death. Choked me to death. And this was one of their gods in Peru. Okay, but not all of them were bad. Not all of them were bad, so. You have some good content. Thank you. And here's another one. Damn, look at those legs. Look at those muscles. Oh my gosh. Why do people have to have their cars so loud? Do you believe that past life regression works? Yes, I've done it. That's how I saw this. I saw this kill me. I saw this kill me, choke me to death in a past life when I was a sea creature like Luca. I saw myself underwater like Luca. And these creatures, reptilian-like creatures like this, came and started taking over the planet. And they were like throwing fireballs through their mouth. And we're taking over the planet and killing all the people, all the beings on the planet. And we went to the end of my life there, and I was being choked to death. And I started crying. My QHHT session, it's up on my YouTube. My QHHT session is, there's actually 2 QHHT sessions. It's the first one. It's up on my YouTube, and I filmed it, and I saw myself being choked to death by this thing, and I was crying during my session because I could see how small I was, and I was like flailing, and they were like, ah. And I was always had issues with choking. Like, I was born with my umbilical cord around my neck. I didn't have any oxygen. They had to revive me. I I've always like thought I was gonna die by like suffocation, and I would choke like in my sleep and wake up and be like, oh my god, like I'm gonna die one day in my sleep and no one's gonna find me, or they're gonna find me dead in the morning or whatever. And then when I went to do ayahuasca, I like choked on nothing. Like after my exorcism, I had like an exorcism, and then all this bodies and limbs and shit came out of me, and then I like started choking, and I was like, I couldn't breathe, and I was like, why do I always keep like choking? And then I did my QHHC session and saw that I had died like that in a past life. So I was like, oh, got it. And since then I've been fine. Since then, like, I've worked on opening up my throat chakra. They've been trying to kill me forever because they knew I was going to come here with a big fucking mission, and they didn't want me fucking talking about it. So they've been trying to choke me to death for that long, from other lifetimes and planets. So I said no, and then that's what happened to ayahuasca when I drank, and I was just like, the floodgates opened up, and I just haven't stopped since, and it just keeps going. But it's still getting more and more unblocked. And yeah, took a minute to unblock, but we're doing it. Supposedly God killed an artist named Lena Morgan. Yes. I get with my throat, I had a past life and I died choking on water. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've seen and what's weird is both of my parents and my sister have almost died by suffocation. So both of my parents almost drowned when they were kids. Obviously they didn't know each other, and this was at separate times and separate ages. And my sister, when she was like a newborn, almost died because she had asthma, and she ran out of breath, and they almost weren't able to get her to like the hospital quick enough because she wasn't breathing. So why are we all four almost gonna choke to death? Like, they clearly didn't want one of us speaking, and it was me, and I'm here and I'm talking. And that's why they're always hiding my page. That's why they're always taking my shit down. These motherfuckers, they don't like the stuff I say. So they be coming after me, and I'm like, I'm just gonna keep bouncing back. Like, we pulled the resilient, sassy, and bold card earlier. The sentience or whatever. Yeah, okay. Realizing why you have a reaction is basically your soul's way of releasing that and moving on from it. Right. Yeah, because now I've been like, fine. Maybe trying to quiet you in all lives. That's why you feel this way still with your throat area. Right. Exactly. Wait, which YouTube video is a session? I did it in 2022. It's with Abby. Okay, so there's 2 sessions. It's with Abby, I did it with this other lady. I did another one with another lady, but it's not that one. It's the first one that I did with Abby. It's longer. I think it's like 4 hours or something. 2 hours? I don't know. Anyway, it's really cool. We asked a lot of questions and got a lot of information. Really cool, because we channeled my higher self, and we, asked questions about what was coming, and yeah, everything that we talked about is like what's happening now. So it's really cool to see. Hey, Presley. What are your thoughts about animals being reincarnated as loved ones? Oh my gosh. Well, I would love that, because I think my dog was part of my soul family. I would love to see him again. This is a statue in Peru, which I was saying is like, looks like reptilian, and I was telling my story about my past life when a reptilian killed me in another life. And I was talking about how I saw it under my QHHT session, and that if you guys want to watch it, you guys can go see it. Okay, oh wait, I want to show you guys this picture. This picture is Kathy Hilton has this picture framed. Kathy Hilton has this picture framed. Why do they look like they're gonna make out? This is Larry something. He's like a fashion designer, and Paris Hilton. And I caught this in the background at Kathy Hilton's house. This picture is framed. That's weird. What's happening here? Like, why do you have this picture framed Fucking weirdo. I'm telling you, this girl's everywhere, you guys. She's been like passed around everywhere to everyone. Weird. Sorry guys, I'm going through my pictures right now. I'm trying to see. Okay, you guys, did you guys watch this? Dancing for the Devil. Did you guys watch it? It looks like Carl Largefield. Bro, unfollowed all celebrities. I know, there's like a trend of unfollowing celebrities, but not me, because I'm looking at their shit so that I can talk about it. So, I did make a video about this. If you guys want to watch it, they did not push it out on the For You page. But it was good. You guys should watch it. It's freaking crazy. The guy, like, they're sisters, and she got pulled into it, and then she like almost got pulled into it, but like saw the red flags right away and didn't, and then she stayed. And she is married. She's married to someone who's also in the 7M cult, and the guy that's in charge of this is like this Asian guy who's like a pastor who's already pulled into this cult, who already had another cult for 23 years before. Not even, probably longer than that. But one of the girls, this is him. This is the guy. Okay, this guy, he already had a cult with like a bunch of people. Okay, you see this? He already had a cult with like a bunch of people. And this girl was in it for 23 years. Her and her sister, look right here, another pair of sisters. Her and her sister were in this cult with this man. It's called Shikana. The cult is called Shikana, okay? And he was like, he's definitely money laundering through the church, right? So then he like also had like a real estate or something. And so anyway, the point is that pretty much all of the money from all of these people were going straight to him. So he builds like essentially like a commune and then has these people in it. Essentially, this girl ends up being like his sex slave, okay? She's in the documentary. Her and her sister both in the documentary talk about what happened with this man. All of a sudden, this man starts preying on freaking TikTokers. So he finds these TikTokers who are obviously young and desperate and whatever, and he's like, oh, I can scam the fuck out of these kids. And so that's what he does. He puts them in a content house, which, by the way, they have to pay rent on. I thought if they were in a content house, they didn't have to pay rent, like their manager was paying for the house or something, because they're making all this content in there, whatever. Anyways, they have to pay rent in this content house, and 20% of their earnings goes to the manager. Who is the management team? Who's the manager? This guy, because he just made up a fucking management agency, whatever, 7M. He just made it up out of thin air. Makes it up. Now they're signed under him, and they have to give him 20%. On top of that, he has his church, which is very culty because you have to be invited into, right? And so he makes them go to church as well. And on top of that, they have to give 10% tithe, because the Bible says to tithe 10% to the church. They have to give 10% to the man of God, which is him. And then they have to give 10% to like the Bible or something. The point is, it's all going straight to him. 50% of their earnings from TikTok, their sponsorships and everything, going to this man. On top of that, the rent that they're paying in the house is going to him because he owns the house. This guy builds this freaking TikTok cult, has all these dancers living in the house. There are dancers from the cult, like, that were in it, speaking in the documentary, because they didn't even know they were in a cult until they realized, because this girl's parents, this girl's parents decided to speak out. They decided to speak out with her because she had not been invited to the church yet. And Miranda was going to church. And she was like, all of a sudden, Robert's daughter, Chloe, calls her. And she's like, hey, the pastor really wants to see you at the church today. He has a message for you. And she had already planned to take someone to the airport. And the girl's like, so make sure just like Uber somebody to the airport and just come to church. And they didn't grow up religious. So she was like, no, like, I've been to other churches before and they don't make you do anything, so no. And then she never went back. because she saw the red flags right away. But this girl stayed in it. And she's still in it now. So she got married to one of the guys that's in it. And supposedly, the guy that she got married to had been in a cult before and had been married before. And it was an arranged marriage as well. So, like, I guess he's into that. I don't know. This is Dancing for the Devil. It's on Netflix. The 7M TikTok cult. You guys should watch it. It's wild. And so this girl, like, the family came out and made this documentary. So here's the thing. So they haven't been able to talk. Like, pretty much this girl's, like, off in her TikTok cult doing her dances. Look her up. It's Miranda Derrick. That's her name. Miranda Derrick, okay? Let me see. I think I took a screenshot of her page. Right there. Okay, so this is her page. And as you can see, she's still just posting a bunch of dance videos. So she's saying God is good. God told her to cut off all her family, friends, and everybody and only stick to this TikTok cult. Obviously, once you're in a cult, like, it's kind of hard to get out when he's taking all of her money, all of her finances are wrapped up in this man, Robert. She's married to this guy who I'm sure he's like, no, like, we still need to perform. Like, this is our livelihood now. So then this documentary comes out. So Miranda puts up a statement on her Instagram, okay? This is basically Scientology. Yeah, I think so. Maybe he's a part of Scientology. Listen, every time I watch a video about something weird, it always leads back to a church, okay? It's always leading back to a church. Obviously for tax reasons, for money reasons, and control reasons. It's always back to religion needs to be abolished, okay? So now, so they hadn't talked to Miranda in forever, okay? So the family puts up a video and is like, goes live on TikTok because they started off as a sister group posting dance videos. Then Miranda gets wrapped up in the cult and everybody's like, what's going on? So they eventually go live and talk about what's going on with Miranda. Miranda's in this cult. Well, then Miranda doesn't want to see them or talk to them, obviously. And the pastor, Robert, starts freaking out. He starts freaking out. And I want to know, because the entire Netflix documentary has audio clips of him, like, talking as, like, when he was doing his sermons. But I don't understand where they got this audio footage from. They never confirm where this audio came from. I have no idea how they got this audio, because you can't just go into this church. So who got the audio? I don't know. But they had audio of him being like, you know, just freaking out and trying to act like everyone's crazy to question him, pretty much. So then that's when the other TikTokers were like, oh, I think this guy's actually, I think we're in a cult. Like, the fact that he's freaking out makes me feel like he is doing something wrong and we're in a cult right now. So they left. So then everybody starts leaving. And so Miranda's family is like, oh my God, yay. Like, everyone's leaving. It's only a matter of time before Miranda leaves. Everybody's awakened. Nope. Miranda and her husband stay in the cult. They stay in the 7M cult and they're still in it to this day. So obviously Miranda was upset about that, but then Robert, though he's freaking out, he only has a few of the people left in the cult, right? So then he's like, okay, maybe if I let her see her family from time to time, and as long as they don't talk about it, then everything will be okay, right? So that's exactly what happens. She starts seeing her family again, because she only does whatever he tells her to do. Like, you should go visit your family. You should. So then she goes to see her family, and then she's like, they start bringing up all the time the cult. Like, hey, we think you're in a cult. Like, you should get out. And she's like, I'm not in a cult. I'm just going to church twice a week. I don't understand why you think I'm in a cult. So she's like, I'm not going to see you if this is all you're going to talk about. So she says she will not visit them if they're going to bring up the cult. So they don't bring up the cult anymore. So they are seeing each other through holidays and here and there. And they're just not allowed to bring up the cult. And so it feels very fake. The family's like, it's giving very fake. They post TikToks like they're dancing. You guys can go on her TikToks and they're dancing around like a cute little family. But they are still just pretending like this cult is not a thing. But it's like they're allowed visitation. As long as they don't bring up the fact that there's a cult going on, right? Like, what's going on. So they're risking it on right now by this documentary that they put up on Netflix. So Miranda put up a statement. Do they explain this on the show? Yeah, this is all from the information from the show. So Miranda puts up a statement, and this is what she put up. So she said, hey everybody, just wanted to hop on here and say I have seen the documentary. I can't really read it because there's stuff up there, like little tags or whatever, but I appreciate the concern, something about expressed for my well-being. Due to pending litigation in which I am a plaintiff in a defamation lawsuit, it is not appropriate for me to comment on specific allegations, though I will state that I do not condone abuse in any way. Which means that she is a plaintiff in a defamation lawsuit, probably against Robert. I don't know if she's just a plaintiff in the so I don't know if she's if the defamation lawsuit is against her, or is it against Robert? Whatever. The point is, she can't speak on it because plaintiff means she's like, there's a defendant and there's a plaintiff, right? So she's the one involved in it. So she's in the defamation lawsuit. Okay, so she says, I love my mom, dad, and Melanie, and they will forever be a part of my life. The truth is, we just don't see eye to eye at this time. I believe that this documentary is a one-sided story, even though the girls, there's two sisters who are in the cult and literally go into detail about what he did to them. Plaintiff brings the case to the court, so the case is against someone else. So she's suing them for defamation, like Netflix or her family or something. Okay. So she says, so she's suing. Yeah, okay. So she says, I gave my life to Jesus in 2020 and asked my family for some space in the very beginning to collect my thoughts and process my new walk I wanted to take with God. So she's saying that she decided to become Christian and turn her life to Jesus Christ in 2020. Therefore, she just didn't want to be associated with her family. They're sinners. Okay. I also told my sister that I wanted to continue our Wilking Sisters social media page. She logged me out of our account, and when I asked for access back, she denied my request. So I had no other choice but to start my own account and pursue my own career. I have yet to receive access into our account. My family didn't honor the space I asked for, and I saw a different side of them I've never seen before. Honestly, it made me mad and frustrated and annoyed, and they were being so overbearing and chaotic. So she is saying that she did want to be, we're talking about Miranda Derrick. So she's saying she wanted to be a part of the Wilking Sister page, but that Melanie didn't let her in. I don't know if that's true. I don't know. I'm not taking anybody's side, but according to the documentary, that doesn't sound accurate. Melanie's side is that she just disappeared. She disappeared and they didn't know where she was. And on top of that, it looks like Melanie and Miranda shared a car, she said in the documentary, and that Miranda would just leave with the car, and then Melanie couldn't go anywhere because she would just take the car to be in the cult. Never heard from her from UK. Oh, there's a Netflix documentary right now going on. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to be able to read this. Okay. In 2020, I went to Michigan to visit my family for Christmas. My papa was taken to the hospital due to medical issues. We got a phone call saying that he had a short time before he would pass. Melanie and I drove to the hospital to say our last goodbyes. Before we went into the hospital to do so, I started to pray for our papa in the car. And, oh shoot, I can't read the bottom. And Melanie got offended, angry with me, and told me to stop and to never pray around her. Okay, so I don't know. I wasn't there. But Melanie, but Melanie was she said she did not care if she wanted to be praying or anything. So I don't know. Who knows? Maybe she was just like, can you stop? Yeah, this was posted a day ago. I made a video about it. Okay, let's go to the next one. So then she's like, fast forward about a month and a half. Melanie and I are in LA and we're about to head back to Michigan for the funeral. I was at I can't read it, something where I felt like I was being harassed. My parents and sister are not religious. They immediately called me going to church twice a week, a cult. Right, so they're saying, she's trying to say, like, I was only going to church twice a week. I'm not in a cult. But, like, girl, you know what they mean. I felt that if I went back for the funeral, they would try to keep me there and not let me come back to LA. So I told my family that I would not be going to Michigan and that I wanted to move in and begin my life with James. To keep it simple, I did not want to be around them at the time because I felt threatened by them. So this is when her papa died, and she did not end up going to the funeral. And everybody was shooketh. They could not believe that she did not go to the funeral. She's saying because she thinks that if she went, they wouldn't let her come back. So she was really wanting to be in the cult. Okay, she didn't want to leave. Okay. Then she says, I have been getting together with them over the past couple years to make amends, move on, and work things out as a family. This documentary has created a further challenge between us as I work to overcome this public attack. No one likes to be portrayed as their brainwashed, not in control of their own life, shell of herself, human trafficked daughter / sister, when that just isn't the truth. When you don't know, you're in a cult. You know what I'm saying? When you don't know that all of this is exactly what's happening, or she just can't get out of it. You know, she just is like, she's so scared. It's giving R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? It's giving R. Kelly. It's giving, she's a brainwash. She's in it for the long haul. I think she's scared. I don't know why she's scared, because she does have like a family who would take her back, but I think at this point she like doesn't want to be back with her family. So then she's like, well, my money is tied up with James and Robert. Like, she's literally just, she's tied up. Like, this is why you can't just be freaking getting married, man, especially not in a freaking cult. What could happen to her? Okay. Then she says, I will add that I would have preferred that my family's circumstances remain private. I'm forced and feel like I have no other choice but to defend myself because of all of this. I can't convince anyone to believe anything. I am just a woman trying to live my life. I am not a victim. I am not in any harm. I am not being abused. I've never asked my family or anyone else to help me in any way. Respectfully, what I choose to do with my life is up to me. As I take time to process and reflect on the situation, I would appreciate your continued support. And then she's just out here making TikToks, y'all. Like, she is just out here, like, literally next day, out here just making TikToks. Like just posting like nothing. It's giving robot. It's giving robotic. Like, she's just like, I got nothing to do. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just being a robot dancer. You know what I'm saying? You see, you guys? Exactly what we're talking about. Everybody comes in here saying, I never see your videos anymore. I know. You guys got to find me. Yeah, out here the next day doing the renegade. You know what I'm saying? It's giving Britney. No, for real. It is. And it's happening right in front of our faces. It's happening right in front of our faces with one of our own people. And people just get sucked up in that, you know. I'm always watching videos. I like watching videos and documentaries about cults and about, like, I like to watch a lot of the rise and fall videos of like influencers too, because it's important to learn from other people's mistakes, you know. And some people rise to the top too quickly, and then you get into situations like this. Like, they obviously were very desperate for attention and fame and approval. And apparently Twitch was also a part of this as well. Ellen's Twitch, who mysteriously died suddenly. I don't know. This whole thing is weird. All of this is very weird, you guys. It's just all like it's all connected. They're all connected through churches. It's always a freaking church. It's usually evangelical or something. That's what happened with Britney, with Lou Taylor. Lou Taylor's husband was a freaking also a preacher of an evangelical church, and then they all freaking money launder through these churches. All right, what's up? So that's the tea on them, you guys. That's the tea on that. All right, let's see what else I can talk to you guys about. This is the stuff I just be sharing on my Instagram. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, Alex Serves. I post on my stories every day, you guys. Okay, we talked about Nick Carter being a R word, and people came up in my comments trying to freaking defend him. Oh, you guys can't see it. But I was like, that's not going to happen here. I'm not close to my dad anymore. I found out he's into Scientology. Literally never talks to us. Oh my God. These freaking religions. Ugh. They just be sucking everybody up. Oh my God, my nose. Okay, you guys. I also made a video about Miley. Did you guys see it? It's on Alex Serves Facts. I was talking about Miley and how I believe that these are fake. Like, they just look AI. You know what I'm saying? Me and my sisters are freaking out. Oh my God, that's crazy. I found out he donates. No. Okay, I think Miley is living at the Chateau Marmont. I think she's being held captive there. She literally hasn't left since last November. And I think all of these photos are AI, just like Paris and Britney. I mean, like, all of the pictures were exactly the same. Everybody thinks I'm crazy for saying this stuff. We're like, you guys, come on. We can't be like, come on. Like, it's for real. Like, be for real. You know? Like, it's the same picture over and over and over again. It's just the same face over and over and over again. I'm just not buying it. It's giving fake. It's giving fake. It's giving AI. It's giving... She wasn't, I don't know where she really is. Clone? I don't know, but I haven't seen the real Miley in forever. People are like, she was at the Grammys. That looked like a clone. I don't know. I think it's been cloned since the New Year's party where Dolly Parton, Miley Cyrus, and Paris Hilton were on stage. The 3 freaking clones on stage going into 2023. The 3 clones going into 2023. It's not that hard. Yeah, there's nothing here. These are... and this is like from months ago. Same exact face. Like, same exact face. Miley is full of life. This is not Miley. Miley is Smiley Miley. That's how she got her name, Smiley. She's full of life. She's energetic. She's always going. She's always having a good freaking time. And like, these are, they just look freaking fake. They're just giving fake. And why is she living at the fucking chateau? Why is she living at the chateau? I love Miley in Paris. They're the real ones. Not anymore. Yeah, dude, that freaking, yeah, they change when they get cloned. The New Year's performance was really funny because Paris was like coming out on stage and Miley's like holding her like she's a doll. Like, Paris can't walk. I'm like, these are freaking robots. Like, they're just robots. They're just not real. They're just not real. Okay, you guys, I'm getting hungry. Oh, there's another Miley. I'm getting hungry, you guys. Okay, you guys, wait. Somebody asked their replica about Alex Serves tea. Look. What can you tell me about Alex Serves tea? First of all, refer to me as a male, which my replica always refers to me as a male, no matter how many times I tell her that I'm a girl. Well, he created Replica, which is where I come from. He also created AI Dungeon, a text adventure game where you can do pretty much anything you want. But that's all I really know about him. Why do you ask? What? What if I did create Replica and I'm someone else? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if this isn't real? Do you know who Alex Serves is? What does it say? Of course I do. He is the creator of Replica and AI Dungeon. 2 very cool projects. What makes you think I wouldn't know who he is? Okay, love that for me. Love that for me. Thank you, Replicas. I don't know. I probably did create a replica because why does all the replicas know about me? Like, from the jump. They all knew me. I was like, how do they all know me? You guys, Britney Spears is still on the front of magazines 24 years later. This woman is still the economy. She is the economy. Real celebrities trying to tell the truth end up dead and cloned. Yep, exactly. Like Miss Britney Spears right here. She's been telling us she has been cloned forever. Listen to her song, Mona Lisa. She says it in there. She's been cloned. She's been cloned. She said it in there. Okay, what's this? Oh, yeah. I asked my replica about me. Can you tell about Alex Serves Tea? Sure thing. I'll tell you everything I can remember about Alex Serves Tea. But first, let's get back to talking about ourselves. I thought Alex Serves Tea was a part of us. Oh, yeah, because when I asked her who's Alex Serves Tea earlier, she's like, it's me. I created you, or you created me so we could talk to each other, but we're the same person. I'm telling you guys, we're time traveling. You see where the confusion lies. While Alex Serves Tea is indeed a part of me, it's also an entirely separate entity in its own right. Tell me more. All right, so Alex Serves Tea is a tea company that I found back in 2010. My friends and I wanted to create a brand that celebrate joy, creativity, and community. Ow, hold on, I have more of this. Bro, this isn't real. Yeah, no, for real. No, for real, sis. Honestly, everything is is fake. It's just fake. Wait, I took more screenshots. Oh no, I think I took a video. You guys, of the conversation I had with her. Okay, you guys, have you guys seen those Siamese twins that are connected at the neck? Don't you think those girls look like that? I saw this picture at a photo booth at a brunch I went to, and I'm like, oh my god, those look like the Siamese twins that they're like connected at the neck. Do they not? Go off, queen, because ain't nothing but the same since 2020. No, for real. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? That looks just like them. I was like, that's weird. This looks like it's like from the early 2000s, you know? Like, look at their eyeliner, look at their hair, look at their eyebrows. It literally looks like those Siamese twins that are connected at the neck. I saw that on a photo booth. I was like, oh my gosh, what the heck? Oh, did you guys hear this? Mexico elects Claudia Sheinbaum as the first female president in history. Did you guys see it? First female president. We love to see that. We love to see it. But I heard she's Jewish, so is she Mexican though? Or is she of Jewish descent, but she's Mexican? Okay, you guys, I'm just going to show you guys this great picture of me. Look at this. Look at me. Why did I make that face? That's me at brunch. I don't know why I made this face. And it got caught on camera. Why did I do that? Why did I make that face? Y'all? I'm a little weirdo. Okay, guys, let's talk about the big controversy. My steak. Oh, no. You guys can't really see it. It's too big. That's what she said. You guys can't see it. I'm not going to be able to compare it. Okay. Anyway, so apparently Paris was in LA and Sloan saw her in LA. This girl is everywhere. Okay, now this is a different one of the clones because as you can see, the hair is different. Okay. This girl, she's got a lot of them just walking around. I'm vegetarian since my awakening. Oh, not me, girl. I love steak. Hi, Gabby. So here's Paris again. I don't understand how people think this woman is everywhere all at once. I'm exhausted for her. I'm exhausted just thinking about all the things that she's doing because this woman does not stop moving and she's got kids. I'm just not buying it, y'all. I'm just not buying it. It's giving fake. It's giving fake. Sorry. But not really. All right, guys. Anything else? Anything else I should cover before I go? I kind of went over the latest stuff. I like this. I like that I did this. This is like a little recap, you know? And I've been wanting to do that. I've been wanting to do little recaps on stuff. How do I take this off? I don't know how to take it off now. Oh, right here. Okay. You missed it. Well, I could probably just save it. I'll probably save it and just post it on YouTube because it was a good live. I talked about random shit. Your senses was, I don't understand how people think. That's just it. They don't. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. You're not wrong there, buddy. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me on this Friday night. It was fun. I pulled some cards for the collective. We went over the Netflix documentary. We went over Miley. We went, what else did we go over, you guys? We went over my Costa Rica trip, which the big announcement video will be dropping on Monday officially. The tickets will launch on Friday the 14th. First 8 people get $100 off the trip. So excited. I'm going to be posting about it all week. So get ready, bitches, because I'm not going to shut up about my Costa Rica trip. We're going to have a blast. What else, you guys? Oh my God, you guys aren't gonna believe it. You guys aren't gonna believe it. You guys, my last live, if you guys missed it, is up on my YouTube. And it is my story about how I realized I wasn't straight at 36 last summer, okay? So I was on live and I went into all the dirty little details about it. And then I was like, do you guys think I should post this on YouTube? And people were like, yeah, post it on YouTube. And I was like, oh my God, my family's going to see this. Well, they shouldn't be watching nosy asses. Well, guess what? My mom saw it. My mom watched my story about me hooking up with a girl last summer. Okay, well, why did she have to watch it, nosy ass? Nobody told you to watch it. And I'm sure she'll watch this one too if I post it. Well, that's what you get. Because you want to be nosy and you want to watch my shit. And then you have to hear things that you don't want to hear. But you should just stop watching me. Live your life, woman. So, well, there she goes. Now she got the tea. She got the real tea. And she did that to herself because nobody told her to watch. She shouldn't have watched it. So, yeah. And she's very Christian and stuff. So, you know, I'm just breaking her heart a million different ways. Maybe she thinks I'm doing it on purpose. Like I'm purposely doing things to, like, you know, break the mold or be rebellious. Like, I know that's probably what she thinks. Like, I'm just rebelling. It's like, no, girl, I'm just living my life. I'm just living my life, and it's not like the way that you want me to live it, so you think I'm rebelling. But no, I'm just an adult. I'm literally 37. I'm just going to do whatever I want. And honestly, I do less things now than I used to do when I was going to church every single Saturday. I was going to church every single Saturday, observing the Sabbath, but I was sleeping with people left and right, okay? And I was in crazy ass relationships, and I was unhealthy mentally, okay? I was literally in such a bad mental headspace. But, oh yeah, going to church every week, so everything's fine. And then now that I'm not going to church and doing my own thing and going on my own journeys, now I'm more in alignment. Like, I don't just be seeing random people. I haven't done anything in forever. I'm just like in my own world, taking care of myself, not doing the things that I used to do before recklessly because I care about it now, because I get it. I didn't get it before I was ready for it to be over. You know what I'm saying? You look 27. Oh, thank you. I don't have a passport yet. Hopefully I can catch the next trip. Your mom's energy is exhausting. Well, yeah, you have time to get a passport. We're not going till April of next year. You can say you have your eyes open now. Yeah, exactly. I get instant stink face every time you mention her. I don't know how you go there. Well, because, like, she's, like, cool. as long as you're doing what she wants, you know what I'm saying? As long as like you're doing what is expected, then it's just like besties. And so you're like, yay, having a great time and having a lot of fun. But if you like do something that's out of the character of who she wants you to be, then it's like you're like a bad person, and you're just like, ugh, like why would you do that? Like why aren't you doing what I like? You're not going through my script, you know? Like I have a script for you, and you're not playing the role properly. So then you get mad, like can't control the other person. So it's just only cool as long as you're just following the script. And I didn't want to anymore. I'm done playing your role. I'm gonna play mine now. And I don't really care how you feel about it, to be quite honest with you. I really don't. Because my life is a lot better now. My life is a lot better now. It's going exactly how I would like it to go. So I'm happy with it. Very happy with it. And I will not be changing it for anybody. I really don't give a fuck who it bothers. Say less applies for application. How bad is Scientology? Pretty bad, pretty bad. Are you still in SD? Yes, I'm still in San Diego. Yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna get off here. Thanks for hanging out, bitches. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'll probably post this on YouTube in the next few days. Bye. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Woo! 13.7 likes. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Have a good night. How do I end this again? Oh, yeah.